ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Arnold. It's an out route. The catch made. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. The veteran quarterback lucky resulted in a takeaway.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels.
No way they blocking that good, bro.
That's first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Gators will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down.
You just gonna sit there and watch
He
him?
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Now, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. It's a nice score to remember.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Davis. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race and he won it. And this national championship game is now dead even. Kirk, we're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. They stop it with the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. On the ground, it's Hicks. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense facing second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown.
Oh, they let it bounce out.
But nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. It'd be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add the lead down to the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's when they'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. See what the call is on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He escapes the sack. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The Gators are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Fights through the tackler. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the running back takes the handoff. No shot to bring him
Bro,
back.
that's so gay.
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
With the catch, it's Hudson. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they stop it, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there.
Oh my God, I lagged.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. And with the miss, remain.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
They're going to do a lot of shaking.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
Lofting it toward the left sideline.
Bro, what the?
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Powerful running here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Just trucks through the defender. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks
crazy,
to
bro.
be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's going to hand this off. Beside them at the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier tackled there. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's third down after that run. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Arnold. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he's got it. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is.
Huh? Yeah, I seen him.
He'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. The Gators will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on to boot it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And now the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing
That's
3 yards
cool,
there.
bro.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
There's the handoff. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it down at the 25.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And the same runner's got it again. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Bringing it out, it's Davis. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Takes the handoff again. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And they'll use the ground game here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Gators move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.